It's extremely important to understand God's love personally. Here's one way and a reason or two why. A lot of parents, if you listen to them talk, they'll say, "Oh, my kids are my reason for existence." I am one of those parents. This is how I know this. But I've heard other parents say it. They say, "My kids give me purpose," right? This sentiment is not only a human sentiment. It's a very noble sentiment, and if you think about it, it's not one that we thought up and that God just looks upon and goes, that's nice. It's actually God's sentiment because it's a very noble sentiment. And that sentiment helps us to understand God's love, because if you think about that, a person's love defines their existence. Okay? It gives meaning and purpose and goals and objectives and energy and intention to their existence. Okay? Millions of parents the world over know this and they understand this. God is the same because He is love, and love must have somebody to love. Otherwise, it's not much love. Otherwise, it's not love at all. Because love must have somebody to love. This explains God and why He does what He does. Because love must have somebody to love, it explains why He even created us, human beings. I don't mean just us, I mean human beings in general. It explains why He created humanity and why He creates anybody. Because He must and wants to love, and He has to love, and He cannot not love. When you begin to understand God this way, it takes Him out of the religious realm of God is distant, He's watching me, judging every little move, and my existence becomes nothing. My existence becomes a constant measuring of my performance to see how I'm doing for God. Which, trust me, that thing exists, and it's rampant inside of Christian culture. How do I know? I lived it for decades, and it was considered the norm. Until what? Until Jesus showed up in my life and He began to explain Himself and the Father to me. What does it say in the book of John? 1 John. Jesus has explained the Father. He's very good at it because He and the Father are one. And when you understand who they are and their love this way, in the context of we do similar things because we're made in His image, and you put two and two together, it takes your faith and your life out of the realm of, I have to be good, I have to constantly watch myself to perform well, and because God is watching me, and it's all about performance. Okay, so is our performance an issue for God? Yes, of course, we know this. Just as any parent cares how their children are behaving. It's very normal. Okay? But it's not the foundation. That comes second. The foundation is, I love you so much that you are my purpose. You drive me. I would die for you. And He did. That's the foundation of your faith, your life. Not, oh, God's a judge. He's always watching us. We better get it right. Thanks, and have a great day.